Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 7 Days to Die, Alpha 21. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. It was a quiet night. It was a quiet night in the apocalyptic world. Did a little more block placing. Kind of was thinking of an area out to here, maybe. And then over to here. Remember, we're going to decorate the building after we're done putting the building up. We got to get the frame in place first and then decide what we're going to do. And then it was going to come back this way and go over to here. And that would give us enough room to do the cooking area, food storage, our quarters with maybe a safe or two for stuff. And then I don't even know if I need a room back here. I want this to be, of course, very apocalyptic looking as well. The downtick to this is that we are outside of the moat. That's not really what I wanted to do too much of, but I figure if the forges aren't over, like, say, that the forge room isn't like over here. You can see, let me get down from here. Excuse me. So you guys can see. So we're up this way here. These legs are going to have to be a little bit stronger than this too. I've got plenty of support going all the way through here. These, of course, have to be dug down. I was just throwing blocks down to see what kind of shape I'm looking for. So this would be good, and then I've got an extra border along the edge here to where I can do a little something here defensively for our ramp here. I was just now thinking to myself that we have this area right here. Right now the witch enjoys coming over to this spot to bang on the wall if well, these guys are open like this, and so she doesn't really see that as a way to get to us, so she'll come over here when we're forging. I was thinking about using this leg possibly as our forge room. We would go to, I think, just 2 in from here. Let's go back up top. We're building today. We'll do a building episode, and then we'll do a job episode. So this is all the way where I need to be. I'm thinking it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah, the leg is right there. And then I was going to come in 2 on this one here. 2 from here. 1, 2. So that would be right there. The forge room isn't going to be huge, but I don't see myself having any more than just a few forges. Like 4. So the same thing goes over here. 1, 2. Once I get this figured out, then we're good to go. 2, 3, and then bump and a bump like that. That doesn't. Yeah, that's right. And we've got this here. We'll have those there. Then, of course, we'll have our legs going up this way too. Right here. And what I'll do is we could beef these up a little bit. I could take these guys out. We could actually make this a little bit stronger if we wanted to. Although I don't know that it's going to be all that necessary. What is this? 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so then over here. And we want to go right here. Like that. I can bring this over to here, this to here. Put this right here and here. I want support structures underneath here as well, up against this concrete wall, giving it a look of being supported by something. If we do that right there, then we exit and we have our trap right here. If we have to fall back, boom, boom, for any reason whatsoever, we can get back into the base this way, through there. On a horde night. And then what we could do is, if we've got our forges going on either side of this, now I've got my witches and stuff all kind of generally coming to this location. So what we could do is we could set up some kind of an auto thing, an auto turret to fire upon the witches, especially if she's got a location she likes to go to and stand to start banging on a wall. We'll set something up to look for her on that. So that's going to come out of there. For the water, I think, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the water just yet. We could easily put the water up on, say, the roof of, maybe we do some kind of a partially enclosed structure here with an edge up above on both sides of this, and we put our water catch basins, they're, say, up 4 blocks in the air with a ladder down on this end that we go up, and we can go check them all with our crops growing down here. We won't cover the crops, But we could have a little wall on either side that could give us a little bit of security as we walk through here. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Something like that. Did we get everything? Speak of the devil, here comes the witch right now. Let's see where she goes. See, these are open, so she should come right over to here. She's walking around the outer edge here. See if she's gone to the same exact location. There she is. So what we'll do is we'll set something up to protect that area. And we'll keep the forge room over here. That way she's going to be coming to that location all the time. We've got our generator over here too, so it'd be real easy for us. Can I walk on the edge of this? I can. It'd be very easy for us to put something like right here, aimed in this direction and pointing downwards to deal with her as she comes up and does stuff like that. That's the game plan. And I think the forge room should probably be one of the first things we move. We've got a beautiful deer out there. I've noticed it. I've just decided not to do anything about it. And then we're going to work, of course, over here. The whole thing has to be worked on. And there is a difference between 7 Days to Die, where you've got Horde every 7 days, and where you've got the where we do the new No Blood Moon series. Because, you know, No Blood Moon series, I could take time and just hit escape and look at something and kind of think to myself, okay, what am I going to do? And I can, or I could just even leave it running and I could just think about what I want to do, and I don't have to worry about that horde coming until, of course, the very end. Then we, of course, let the horde come to the base. But at the moment, you know, I'm a little bit more hurried so I can have progress to show you guys, and we can move the series right along. Okay, I don't have any building materials on me. This was the last piece that I was trying to figure out on what I wanted to do, because I do know that the forge room is going to have to be... I was thinking the forge room was going to be over here. But if it's over here, then that means it's not even protected by the moat anymore. You know, it's just sitting here. That's not a good idea, because we saw she walked through here. She didn't stop. But if the forges are over here, this is where she's going to wind up coming, because this is where the heat's going to be. So we're going to keep it at right where it is, and we're going to put the forge room right up here. So I need some cobble. I need some cobble. Do I have wood? I've got 2,700 wood on me. I've got 3 blocks, really. Okay, so let's make another 200 of these guys right here. Get those guys going. And let's go see what I had going on down here. I only play overnight when you guys aren't with me. During the day, we're together. Do I have anything in here going? I've got a little bit of ammo for the turret. You've got some gunpowder in you, just a little bit. I don't think I did any cooking because we're pretty good on the food. What about here? There's a couple hundred there. And we've got some... Oh, I hate it when I do that. Some sand. And these guys will be mixed in with the forges as well. So I've got you guys doing this, and bump, and bump. You're going to take at least 7 minutes to pump that out. Let's go ahead and give it at least that much time. We'll grab that right there. You can turn off after that. I've grabbed some of these railings too, because they're awesome, and I'll show you. Cement. No, we got all the stone out of here. We're cooking down some clay. I guess what I could do is smelt some brass. Yeah, let's get some brass going. And I'm going to throw the rest of this lead on here too. Let's do that. Let's throw the brass on there, and we'll take the clay out, and we'll do some lead too. There we go. We'll cook that stuff down. What has it got? 1:33. I'm going to put this back up to about 20 minutes worth of cook time. We're going to go outside and do a little building. There we go. We're going to commit to some stuff here today. What do I have? Bump, 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 and some of that too. All right, give me that. Give me that. We'll take all of it. Why the heck not? Bam. Okay, we're good to go. Next time I come down here, it's going to be to get all that stuff fired up and get it cooking. Of course, it's, again, I want to go with the apocalyptic feel to everything. So it's going to be, you know, rustic looking, homemade, crafted, you know, because I'm just a survivor out here. That's how we always play it, right? Level up. I think if you're sure to have enough support going on like this, you're pretty safe to build. There's a limit to how far you can stretch outward, though. You've really got to be careful about that. I've had many mistakes where things have collapsed on me. There is structural integrity, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and commit to this too. On the corners. I think that's probably a wise thing to do. I could do those from up above. So the next thing I want to do is the covers on here. I'm hoping that she's going to show up again. Let's go copy shape, copy rotation. 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3. Actually, you know what the best thing to do with this is to go to on face, and then whatever you point at, it'll just snap over to it. Much easier process here. Do that. We may come back and change these legs and how they look, but in the meantime, I feel like we're going to be a little bit safer for having them done up this way. I'm going to go up just that high. And then down here, I think I'm going to go ahead and bring it down to the very bottom here. That's going to give us, I think, a little more structural support here too, possibly. And we'll do a little something with these to kind of make them fit in. These little ribs. Welcome back. I'm going to make a couple more of those garage doors so we can get those kind of in place, so I've got them to look at while I'm working. I need to see what those are, though. D-O-R, door. The 3x3, I want to use those as my regular doors that I open and close, and most of the time they'll be open while we're on the base, but sometimes, you know, if we want to, we can close them. What do I need? Okay, I was looking the right way to begin with. Iron, I want 2 of them. So let's get 20 of those. I really like this tracker feature that they added to the game. It's really just, this thing over here is super helpful. No more running back and forth wondering, okay, you know, because I get down these rabbit holes sometimes and it's hard to get back out. It's 10, okay. You know what I've not done? 8, 10, 20. There we go, beautiful. All right, let's go in here and roll up garage doors. Let's make 2 of those. There we go, beautiful. Food and water. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to go ahead and just drink that goldenrod. And then let's go ahead and eat a steak and potato. There we go. Perfect. All right, next thing on the agenda. Well, I'm looking down at my hotbar and go repair. All right. Let's see. We got concrete mixing here. No, we've got this going on. That's what we had going on, huh? These guys are doing it. Okay, so let's go bullet casings. We're just going to get a jump on this. Bullet tips. We're going to get these going so we have them for the next horde. And I need, looks like about 15, 18 minutes, 16 minutes. There we go. That'll work. All right, off you go with that. And then, I need to get the cement mixers going. Concrete mix. We can make 725, so let's do 350 in here. We'll do the rest of them in here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I think I'm good to go there. Alright, beautiful. The garage doors are going to take a tick to make, so I'll be back when they are ready to go. We're going to go back up there. I want to put them in place and then kind of see what I could do to make the entryways look a little more interesting into each of these little rooms we're going to have. Maybe what I should do is kind of figure out where my center is, get that all put together and enclosed, and then we'll be branching off of there in each direction. So we'll try to figure, I'll figure it out. I always do, just takes me a second to do it. So this is where it really should sit, is right here. Okay, like that. Yeah, that's how that should be sitting right there, just like that. Okay, now over here, we've got a little bit of a different look going on to it. Let me turn my light on. I'm wondering if I should swap that out. Do something like that right there. What do I have outside here? I've got that like that. So maybe what I do is I mirror that on the inside. Copy rotation. Yeah, that's not going to work. I could do that here. Chase that all the way up. Is that what I did here? I've got it all the way up, right? All the way up, all the way up. Okay. Do that there, like that, and like that. Copy rotation. Like that right there. That would be, those would be my doors. Like that. And you actually sit here and you point inwards like that. Right? Yep. Mm-hmm. Making sure I've got that the right way. I do. There we go. Just like that. That door goes right there. Boom, we come out. And again, these can stay open. These can stay open most of the time. But if we needed to, we could shut them. I don't think that's the strongest door in the world. But man, I think it's cool and I like it. And I want to incorporate it into our build. Alright, so we've got that. I'm going to pick up these dew collectors real quick. They are kind of in the way. I need to figure out where I'm going to put... You know what? I know exactly where I'm going to put these guys. It's going to make me want to go check the farm a little more often, too. I'm going to put them down by the farm so they're out of the way. Again, they won't stay down there. Whatever we do for kind of an edging of a roof here will be what we put them on. I guess there's a chance we could see them get damaged by, you know, cops and stuff, but hopefully that won't be the case. I'm going to leave a little space between them just so everything can kind of walk through if they need to. There we go. Now I got two there. This is different up here. I did something different up here. I think what it is I've got the, well, let's see. Is the drawbridge... See, the drawbridge is sitting on that space right there as opposed to this overhang right here. And I think that's the difference in it a little bit. Because the door had to be... I guess I could move this door and spin it around, but then it's going to be opposite from the rest of them. So I'm going to do the best I can. I'm a little different. It's a little different here and a little different over here as well on this end. And then there's a little more space on this end over on this side, as you can see. These two gaps here are bigger. But I think what we're going to do with these, and I know we're going to do with these, is we're going to add some kind of defensive thing on the outside of this right here. So we want to make sure we can do that. So yeah, I just had these off by one. R and copy rotation. There we go. I need another door like this so I can, you know, get all three of these up in here. All four of them, I should say. Yeah, that's good. Like that. Now, I do envision a roof over the top of this. There's definitely going to be a roof. It's not going to be... I don't think it's going to be pitched. It's going to be just kind of... this is going to be kind of Adobe style, I guess. I guess is the word I'm looking for. The flat roofs. The flat roofs are nice because then I could use the roof for something opposite. You know, another situation. For a different project. I needed to make one more of those drawers here. Let's go ahead and track that again. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to get this installed and then we'll move forward. Bullet casings. I could do another 557. And bullet tips. I could do another 517 of those. So let's get those going too. I want to take... We're going to leave a couple of these forges down here. I think these two are going to stay down here with these cement mixers at the moment. I think what I want to do is... For stone, cooking stone and making cement is going to be down here. I'm going to keep this down here. Because there's our tunnel and that's where I get my stone from. Upstairs, we're going to take and do the brass. The brass, the lead, the iron. Those things are going to be cooked upstairs. And we're going to have the chem station up here as well. So the chem station is handy for us. But down there, I am going to have a little mining operation. I think that'd be kind of fun to have a little something down there and then work on this chute that goes down there and make it look a little bit nicer too. And more finished. I'm trying to think right now, how far do I want to upgrade this particular part of the structure here? I think, in terms of keeping things a little bit lighter on the foundations, I'm going to take these up to cobble, and that's it. This is going to be cobble, and that's all it's going to be. That here that there. And then did, you know what? That, to me, right there, looks like a great spot to put a light. You could put a light right there. A relay, something of that nature. You could do that right there, and it would look pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that would actually be a good spot for something like that, I think. We got a bit of a gap, though, don't we? I'm not thrilled about that. You know what? Yeah, let's cancel that. I do like the fact that's there, but I'm going to go ahead and put this guy right here and do like that, and then I can do that with all of these. I think it's going to look much better. So let's go ahead and copy this shape and a rotation. Rotation. Let's get these all put in first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. For some reason, it didn't look quite right to me. Yeah, I think if we keep this upper area a little bit lighter in resources, it should help with any kind of collapse that might want to happen. Yeah, you guys are going to go right there. You're going to go right there. Brown one's fine. Brown one's fine. It's nice and apocalyptic for me. And then each room we go into, we will be able to secure it down with a 15,000 door. Now these are only 1,500, so they'll probably go through the side ones instead of that instead, right? More than likely. All right, let me see if I can figure out what I'm going to do with this over here, and I'll bring you back. Locking these guys in. There we go. All right, that's nice. Rails go in there, but we'll do some other decorative stuff out here to kind of hide that up too. As long as we've got our entranceway made, I really didn't have to do anything that I did like there. I wasted some stuff, but that's me. I'm kind of experimenting with things and trying things out. I feel like we're good with that right there. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to match up in here, in these corners here. And what am I going to put out here? I've talked about defenses. What kind of defenses? I'm trying to think as far ahead as possible. And it's not always easy to do. Some of this is going to have to come back down again, and it's going to be expensive. But, you know, I've just got to figure out what it is I'm going to do. I could actually leave that block there. That's not causing any harm right there. I could leave that right there. I guess a spider zombie could jump across here to that. We'll leave it there for now, though. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to get out here. 1, 2, and then we got the corner. 1, 2. Okay, so that's fine. This is fine. This is where we're a little different. It's a little bit different. It's okay, though. We could do this guy here, and that would give me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I can actually do this and this and this. It gives me just as much room here as the other corners, and it cleans up the fact that we're off a little bit there. Something of that nature there. The door closes. It closes pretty good. Let's see. Let's go out here and take a look. I'm just worried about them jumping, being able to get over there. It doesn't look like they can. This could go up on both sides, which would cradle that pretty nice. This would also be one more block up, and then a turret would be right there, and right there maybe, aiming this direction here. Anybody that comes up, bum, 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 you know, gets mowed down. These are all okay now, though. They should all be in place and looking like they're supposed to. So we've got our room back here, which is going to be living quarters, probably maybe the chem station back there too. We'll see. If the chem station causes problems with where the witch wants to go to bang on the wall, then we could change that out. And we could have something on each corner of this aiming down and kind of guarding our place anyways. But I feel like we've got, these are all centered up. Yeah, I can't really get that other block to go right here because there's no way of putting the other side of this angle block there. But that should be okay. We should be fine then. Right there, that's where that goes. And then we're evened up all the way around here, right? Exactly. Exactly. The only block we can't replace is this one on this side, the opposite side of this one right here, like we've done with all the other rooms. That's the only one we can't do. And we can get creative with that in a different way when we decide to do the facade of the building. So let's go ahead and do this. And we're at an angle here. Bump, bump, and a bump. There we go. We'll take that one out of there. That gets us in here just right. I think. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm good. This gives me plenty of room in here. We can add some decorative stuff in here, add some blocks in here, decorative stuff. There's plenty of spaces on the walls where I can place things, and we can adjust as we go. I don't know. I'm kind of losing space here, too. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I've got time for today. I've got a lot of questions in my head that I'm trying to work out, and as we move along, of course, we'll work them out. We do have a bit of a forge room going now. I'm still thinking about what it is I want to put in here to make this kind of an inside-outside place. We got to do a little more decorative stuff on the outer edge of it, and just make it look like it really belongs here. The forges are going to go here, one here, one here. Again, iron, lead, brass, and steel. We'll do steel and iron in one, and we'll do the brass and the lead in the other, and sometimes if we need more areas for steel, we'll do it over there. These two forges will be upstairs, and then we'll do a little forge room downstairs with two forges that are going to be completely dedicated to the cement. And then work on this and make this look better all the way down so it looks nice. We're a little further along. I like the idea of having these doors. I do. I like the idea of these doors. On all four sides. I do. I think that's going to look really good. Just have to come up with the rest of it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.